as a parent, your child's safety is always top of mind. I have Police Chief Marc Robichaud here to talk with us about child safety and how you can communicate with your child. So thank you for being with me.
Oh, thank you, Mandy.
Perfect. So let's talk about what is really common, and we hear it often, is stranger danger.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit too much emphasis that's put on stranger danger. I mean, studies have shown that really where the danger lies is within your familiar group.
So it's not just somebody's going to snatch my kid off the side of the street.
Yeah, I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but what's more likely is that something's going to happen with something that the child knows.
Okay, so say like a friend or a family member.
Right, somebody that knows the child knows, maybe the family knows.
Okay, so knowing that, which, in itself is a little more alarming even,
sure,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you go about communicating this situation or worry to your child?
Well, I think it's important that you have a lot of communication with your child and from a very early age that they understand that, it's not appropriate for people to touch them, and it's not appropriate certainly for them to take pictures of them or their private parts, things like that. So
their body
is their own, exactly. So that kind of communication is really important from a parent-child perspective.
Okay, now what should you tell your child if they feel, because we all get those gut instincts,
right,
and a child has them as well.
Absolutely they do.
What should you tell them should they start feeling that discomfort around somebody?
Well, I think if there's any kind of touching or anything that makes them feel uncomfortable, they have to be aware of that. And if they're in a situation that they don't feel comfortable, they have to find a way to get out of it. We suggest things like saying that they have to use the washroom, they have to go pee, and that's a way of them getting out of the immediate situation and then immediately telling an adult about what it was that made them feel uncomfortable.
That there should be no secrets.
Right, no secrets. That's 100% right.
Okay, so say your child has brought to you all of a sudden this, this complaint, this discomfort, this feeling that they've had from somebody. What do you do as a parent?
Well, I think you have to follow up with that all the time. You have to express those concerns, and whether those concerns are with a daycare provider or the person maybe within that group that the child's expressed that discomfort. But I think it's important that we always address it, that we never put it to a side. We never say, well, there's probably nothing there.
You don't play it down.
Exactly. We don't play it down, and then we can assess, what it is from there.
Okay. It's unfortunate because these situations do indeed happen in our society,
absolutely.
Right? So, top of mind is always keeping your child informed. And like you said, how early do you usually recommend starting to talk to your child?
As soon as your child's able to understand what it is that you're explaining to them. So obviously it's different with different children, but as soon as your child can understand what it is that you're explaining and process that, it's the time to start.
Don't be scared to talk to them about
right.
it. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Guys, we have to take a quick break, but we're going to be right back.
Thanks for watching The Marc and Mandy Show. Like our video by clicking below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.